does end up going down the zone. So perfect play here from Shinkin, and he's moving forward. And they did get in the top 15 just now as well with those 2 eliminations.
And just the way that Shinkin is like fluidly chaining eliminations back to back. And remember, if you don't finish that player off, there's a little bit of time before that siphon comes through. There's a player in the box. It doesn't even matter. Navi gets shut down. They're on 11 eliminations right now. They're about to hit top 10. Bala, they're playing out of their freaking minds.
Nebi, one of those players who was towards the top. Him and his teammate from Evade, and getting shut down here from Stompy and Shinkin. 2 people who have already qualified, who are not playing for qualification spots, but playing for keeps. Right now, they're showing off why they should be at the top of the leaderboard. We just talked about it. We were like, where's Stompy and Shinkin? Because there's nobody who's qualified at the top of the leaderboard like we're used to seeing. But maybe after this game, things are going to change. But the Heavy Snipey coming in. Heavy Snipey?
Snipey, yeah, absolutely. Snipey coming through. Now, don't forget, they're also at 66 points. We've seen 3 duos now with that point value. And look at this, Stompy's got to chain together these eliminations. Shinkin is down, but it's okay. Stompy's been in positions like this before. He knows how to clutch his games up. Empire is rolling, Bala. He's getting back in that rhythm.
Back in that rhythm and achieving top 5 right there. That last placement threshold before the victory royale. So all he has to do.
Here we go, the key to all doors! Oh my! Okay, I'm gonna lose my freaking voice after today. I'm telling you right now. Stompy and Shinkin are putting on a show. The European queues are done as well. It's a free-for-all right now. Also, Pewds goes down a rocket from up above, Bala.
Just barely dodging that. And now he's up to 10, 15 total for this duel. It's a 1v1v1. He's hunting the player down on low ground, but he can't get in the zone. I think because Katsu is looking right at him. Now, has the Chug Splash. The RPG just barely is going to hit the wall in front of him. Using the Chug Splash and the campfire, I don't think it's going to be enough because the player up above probably has more in the tank, but he's going to come down. Is it going to happen? No. Nache is going to win that game against Cactus over the heel off there, and that is just an unbelievable sequence of events. We followed Stompy and Shinkin from the beginning, and look where they ended up. 15 eliminations, the most out of any placement thresholds besides the Victory Royale. That is a performance for the ages and a reminder of why we need to be scared of them going into New York City.
That ain't no little tiny thin pancake, bro. That's a big old beefy pancake covered in delicious syrup. You like to see it. But of course, guys, there's more Fortnite action. We've got more games hopping in right now. Got Dervig and his duo partner. They've got their eyes set on another duo sitting in a box. I believe they've got double heavy snipes. That's why we ping this out. A single shot's gonna come out and wait for it. Okay, so they're gonna break the spawn. They want to get a little bit of a better vantage point. That's smart, right? Because they're over that little lip there. Nope, they're not there. But now you've made the heavy sniper known, right? Now this other duo is like, well, they're looking to take shots. You know, the panic launch pad.
I don't necessarily know if that's panic. So they are in the side of zone, making their way in, and you can see now Drivig and his teammate Waldo are going to go in, but he box fights indeed, gets wet right out of there, no chance to react at all. And that is something that you can catch people by surprise is they're trying to make that rotation, right? They're trying to figure out what their plan is to go forward. And because of that, they're all looking around. They're not paying attention to the fact that they're not covered. They're not paying attention and listening to the fact that there's a heavy sniper coming in or just a pickaxe from one of the most obvious locations right above you.
And I mean, you saw him and his dual partner, and now they just use that rift to reposition and get to go close back together. Got Marcote here and Squalls K. Marcote here has got 6 eliminations. Again, this is almost unusual, Bala, because I feel like, you know, semifinals are typically the day where you find a ton of players sitting on mountains of eliminations, right? Borderline double digits at times. But on finals day, very rarely you see that happen. You see eliminations be picked up toward the end, right? When you break that placement barrier and then you're like, I'm just going to catch people making late rotations, but that's not been the case today. You can tell players they're ready. They are so hungry. They want those tickets.
You can almost feel the pressure that they're feeling, that they're playing with. Right, the high eliminations, they have to go for it because it's all or nothing right now. In this moment, 4 spots left up for grabs in EU. That isn't much out of all the players who are playing and out of the top 1500 that made it from semifinals to today.
That's right. Remember, we recently saw the highest point value you've seen is 66. So we know that's like, we'll say top 10 at best right now. But Look at everyone in the sky all hanging out. May have been a Rift to Go, a community launch pad, a potential guy. Yeah, the vents are right there over by the hot spots. And right now, Alphen, Mark, they're just chilling, trying to find more eliminations. Any at all would be helpful. They find one.
That stink bomb coming to great effect as players start to make all their rotations, and it was a perfect opportunity to use it because, as we saw, there were so many players in the sky, and those players in the sky are all going to end up being low because of everybody else looking right up at them. So a good opportunity for a lot of people to find eliminations there. Off to Rift as they start to get pressured, and as the 7th zone starts to move.
This is going to be a little bit weird, right? Because remember, we're fighting that biome that's like forest, the big tall trees. Depending on where we go, they could potentially land on the top. Let's stream Vato there in the bottom right corner for just a moment. They're in this game, and remember, they are looking to qualify. Wolfies and Rojo, we saw them earlier, right? They were in top 5. Yeah. They're still here with 65 points.
For some context, when we first checked in on the leaderboards, it was Wolfies and Rojo who were in the top spot, but they did get overtaken by Vato and Skype, so this might actually come to a head. Those two teams facing off in this game. Here's Wolfies getting in that box. He's going to take out Jatsu from behind. But his teammate coming through with the trap, not going to be enough because Wolfies, the quick edit's going to go back on top of him and does find the elimination. Precious goes down. Even using the turret there, I mean, I'm wondering if that was a panic or an accident. But it's going to work out perfectly because if anybody was playing down below, he actually doesn't have to spend a cone there. It's not going to go down. It gives you extra HP on that floor.
And look, dude, they're still in this. Sky and Vato, they're in that middle ground tarp. They're actually going toe-to-toe with Wolfies and Rojo right now. This is the duo that they're fighting. So look, they actually have 70 points. This is now the new highest total we have seen. So it must be another 2 points coming in. They hit top 10. The next threshold they're looking at is top 5 ball. It's coming down the wire.
And you can see how careful and calm they are playing. They're making sure that they spend the time to use their items, because if you don't use them, you're going to lose them. And finding one that's driving who goes down, and they're still pushing for that top 5. They're still pushing towards that victory royale and looking really good while doing it.
I thought that was Wolfies and Rojo. I thought with my heart of hearts. I believed it. And look at this. Watch the top left. Rojo finds another elimination, so you know he's alive and kicking. They've hit top 5. 75 points over on the Lestream duel. The French-speaking community's got to be losing their minds up above. You got Mark and Alphen as well. The question is, where is Wolfies? Where is Rojo? Where are they in relation to each other? This duel right in front of them very well could be them. Or it could be Alphen and Mark. It depends. I want to see this hide wide, man. I almost want to see a 3-box. I got to know with my heart.
Well, the trap going in there is definitely going to de-incentivize Skype and Vato to go in, and there we can see Mark and Alphen up top. Wolfies and Rojo down below. They take out takeoffs. And now it's all time to go right down. They know it's the situation, but Sky gets taken out right away by Wolfies, and they're still fighting. Vato goes out. Rojo and Wolfies take the win there, and they're still going. There's only 2 players remaining. It's a 1 versus 1 right now. And Alphen are going to come up from the top and clean up house.
That was insane. They ended with 77 points. That extra 3 points would have probably helped get them to that 8 threshold and just help build that lead. But this is absolutely insane. I think, Ball, for now, we got to send it back in the studio. We got to meet up with Pookie. We got to see how things are going. So, Pookie, let's send it your way.
Thank you so much, Zeke. I am here in the studio. Those games are absolutely wild. EU is, like always, not disappointing, that is for sure. But I am joined with my good friend Sundown. He has got some clips for us. I know you got a little bit of Stompy. Can't wait to see that. Show us what you got.
Yeah, let's actually jump in right here with some of the duos who have been popping off so much today in the last spot. First off, we have the AR duo of Refscar and Hackscore being able to put a ton of work on the mid-ground. So first, you just see catching the players who are trying to rotate through, putting the legendary infantry rifle to work, finding Comey there. But watch what happens on the rest of the mid-ground tarp. That's one thing we talked about, being ready to fight at all times. Catches Booth right there, 0 ping, won't save you as Refscar, then immediately edits around, checks another angle, gets the cleanup on Idrikill. That wasn't his knock, but the materials that he ends up getting from that was huge. But Hackscore is then covering the other side, able to get the other part of the Valhalla Vikings duo, and now they're going to work. Benji Fishing, one of the best players in the world, going down to the backside. Brilliantly done.
الو
Was a one-man wrecking crew here. Just watch him going to work on the backside of the storm.
أخيرا أمشوا أخيرا يا مقصي أدمينا كان يسيطوا بيا كواتاري وورد كابا وورد كاب وورد كاب نمشي تيجي وازم باري لازم بخوفوش انتيا
Again, we've talked about the power position that is the high ground. When you're able to work from top down, close the bottom of the storm,
لا
and
تشيب
tucks
شبو
in
نيورو
forward, just
ستيشي
close
وابيا
out here, making sure he's faced through the floor to get Edwin. Now, we've
I'm
seen a duo
shooting.
trying to qualify. Here's a duo who has already qualified and are potentially one of the best of the best in the world for this part of the competition. Now, got the trade off there. Shinkin gets the revive onto Stompy. He's sitting currently at 4 elims. They're on 6 right now, but let's start counting because Stompy is going to go to absolute work, and this is just keeping in rotations and being aware. The quick double right away pushes them up to 8, and that was Melside too on the back side of it. Now they're up to 11 because Shinkin was able to go to work, but the revive on Stompy ends up being the difference because he's able to push through. Right there, now up to 12 as a duo. You will see Shinkin go down on the backside there. So Stompy is just going to continue being a one-man on the start up to 13 as a duo. Heavy snipes his way in, doesn't slow down and continues pushing the pace. Picks it up there, but unfortunately wasn't able to close out for the victory round. Stompy putting on a clinic, showing why he's able to contest for the very top. Now, as we talked about, the queues are closed, but we're not done yet. We want to see those final matches and what's left, Books.
For sure. Now, interestingly enough, I had the opportunity to speak with Stompy the other day. You know, we exchanged a little bit of back and forth about how he's feeling for World Cup. Him and Shinkin are practicing 12 hours a day. They are going into this hard, and from what we've seen, it certainly shows. But you know what? I can't wait to get into more games. Zeke and Bala, let's hear from you.
Pookie just flexing all over us right now, talking about how she's talking with Shinkin and Stompy. That's cool. I also talk to players. No, it's not.
Don't cry on us now, but...
It's already cried 6 times. That's a 6. All right, Fortnite fam, we are back.
And we're tuning in with Pyro and Destiny's Jesus right here. Destiny's Jesus is definitely somebody that's been on a lot of people's radar because, you know, we all learn from this guy. Everybody's watching his videos because every single day it feels like he's coming out with a new technique on how to box fight or how to build fight. His partner Pyro right now, they're slightly split.
كان كباري كان لازم سوي القاب كان عرضو كان ذاك عرضو انت الأخبار رسالة شو عقوش استعب فيديو كيسات كذا خوش ما دياري كان صار سوتشي خواراني كان عشان نانا يا رب بينن سوتشي خوارو بخطر سكان وشو حبوا بسرية قوية؟ لا يا فرصة والله يلا شي خورا لا ما لكن أجي دارم سودك هبي بوتان جس باستانا كم تحصل كل ما نابون تلفيك أخواتان